Hey there, Steve. How you doing out there? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I was out here playing on the scooter here, and I was replacing those. I was thinking about how I was gonna replace those dust covers on the shocks without having to take the shocks off. And I bought a couple dust covers that didn't belong to the bike, but I was able to get one on. Come out pretty good. And I'll show you my little technique. I bought a set of them, of course, and they're not for a Harley. I don't know what they're for, but they're just some boots. And you can see all the little pieces that were all on there. I just yanked them off. I'll show you my little trick. We'll see if it works out. I surely hope it does, because I let that other one sit overnight, and it seems to hold up pretty good. This is the other half of one. There's the other. Here's what they look like when they came. You know, they look almost like for the front dust covers or something, but they're so huge. How would you get that in there, you know? But I thought, well, if I cut them in half, and then I split them, then I squash them down in there, which I take these off. Let's see what we got down there. Just take that and I pull it off. It popped right off, sorry. You need to hit the camera. Same thing with the bottom one. As you see, it leaves a little ridge on the bottom, which I'm going to cut this piece off. It leaves that little ridge on the bottom. And then when I put these on, I put the side where the clamp goes, you know, that, and I put them on there, and then I use a couple of different things here. I was going to try, you know how they fix tube tires. This is that galvanized cement. I was going to galvanize it and then set it aflame and blow it out real quick, but I thought, well, that's not such a great idea. So I got some of this weather stripping adhesive, and I got some liquid rubber. Well, with the galvanized adhesive, I seal both sides until they get tacky. That's after I already put it on. And then once they get tacky, you squeeze them together as close as possible from the cut. And then afterwards, I go over with a fine layer of that liquid rubber. And it seems to be holding pretty good. I don't want to move it now because I just sealed the bottom, but I am going to put a C-clamp on there, or something, just to make it look like it belongs. It's just going to be a little bit of support to hold it together still. And in my process of checking the pressure, because you need a special pump to check airless on these Harleys. So I had to order this, and you know, the air inlets right there are right there. But when I was pumping up the back, okay, it doesn't take many pounds. I think, you know, the maximum's 25. You don't want to go over 25, but I put 10 in there. I went to do the front. Well, evidently, up here in there somewhere, it was just spitting out all the air and I guess a little bit of fork liquid or lubricant, because it looked like almost like a trans fluid. And you can kind of see it shining right there. like right in here. And just thank God it doesn't need paint like brake fluid. But I gotta disassemble all this again. Too bad I didn't know it when I took it apart. And I would have obviously found out where the repair is. It could be one of two things. It could be an airline hose like that, and if it is, great. I can just snip it, make sure there's no burrs, and push it back. You know, like take it out, and push the rest of it in. Or there's like a T in there. What the heck did they call that? Anyways, if it's that, then I'm going to have to order that part. But yeah, that's what I'm up to today. I'm out here messing around. I did enough spring cleaning yesterday out in the yard. I don't want to hurt myself any further, you know. Getting old. Then I'll mess around with the adjustments on the cables and get that done. It's little by little, you know, you mess with one thing and you find something else. So I'm in no hurry. I'm kind of enjoying it. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. Yeah, I was yesterday looking for a C-clamp. I'm not a C-clamp, a hose clamp for the other side. And I didn't last too long. I know I got him here somewhere, but I'm not about to waste my time and find one in here, but I will later. I just wanted to get this Ludus set up before I put C-clamps on. I mean, C-clamps, hose clamps on them. Just a shame that I gotta fix that front part now, but I'm not in no hurry. Makes the wife happy. She knows I'm not out riding. The girls are all worried, you know, and everybody I talk to, oh, you're gonna kill yourself. Oh, you're gonna kill yourself. What do, you know? I mean, just got to be careful out there and watch out for all the old folks, you know, because Warren here, man, they built these homes in, you know, in the late 50s, early 60s, and a lot of these people are the original owners. You gotta watch them. They don't see me in my truck, you know. How they gonna see me on this bike? But thinking about getting a set of those air horns, you know, give them a heart attack, and for sure they'll hit me. Hey, what am I talking about? I'm just about up there. But anyway, something like so. Squeeze it up a little bit. But what I got to do first, though, is I got to make them tacky. So I just want to see the fit before I start putting any of that black cement on there, because I got some on my fingers yesterday, and heck, it was like, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, what did I do with that? Oh crap, what the hell did I do with it now? I got some of that, oh shit, that wire that you wrap crap up with here somewhere, and while it's drying, you'll see when I find it. I'll get back with you. It was in the box behind me all the time. 'Cause I pick it up off the floor. I don't like leaving anything on the floor at night, but and then after that I kind of like get it as best as I could while it's really drying overnight. But I don't want this to be running so fast, but what I'll try to do is I'll try to speed this thing up. You get the idea. You dab on both sides and then wait till they get tacked in, you put them together, and you can slide it around that. And now that I tacked up all that both sides, but it's not tacky yet. Oh, and I did fail to mention that I do take a Bic lighter, one of them barbecue lighters, you know, those long, or stove lighters. And while it's on there, I do kind of hit it, you know, just to where it kind of starts to flame, then I blow it out. Kind of helps it melt together. See what I mean? You don't get that off right away, you're stuck with it till tomorrow. But yes, sir. Okay, I'll let that tack up a little bit and come back on. Now I'm afraid to touch the camera, but that's basically it. I guess that's like a silicone, but all around the bottom there, and it holds it in place. Oh, there, never fails. I'll be back. That was the boss. The boss needs a chef. She's getting hungry. I'll come back out here and work on it again when I get done. So I'll just leave you with, I don't know if I showed you that. Looks like doctor's stitches. At least a lousy doctor. But, and by the time I get back, that should be dry. And then I'm going to start tearing apart that. So I'll see you after intermission. You know, when the hot dog jumps into the bun and the popcorn is popping and the ice creams are walking across the stage. So I'll see you then. Hey, got to clarify a few things. While I was in there eating, going over the video that I was making, it's kind of like tapping your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time. When I talked about a C-clamp on the other shock, I meant a hose clamp. And then when I was talking about the adhesive, I called this galvanized adhesive. Okay, I realized it was a chemical vulcanizing cement, which I didn't even use. I called that vulcanizing cement, and now what did I do with the others? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, here we go. I called this galvanizing adhesive. This is black weather stripping adhesive that I used. I think the only thing I got right when I was talking was the liquid rubber. So I just wanted to get that straight instead of having to put all those little, you know, corrections on the screen. Hopefully I can find a way on that Movie Maker, which I'm still getting used to speed up through all of that. So I guess I had this on long enough, so I'll take it off and see what happens. I'm not gonna make you guys wait through that. And voila, there it is. I'm gonna look around this garage and search for those hose clamps. You know what I wish I had was those other kind of clamps, you know, the kind you crimp. That'd be great for this instead of hose clamps. I don't have the tool for that. I don't have the clamps. But like I said, I do have hose clamps somewhere. Somewhere. It'd take me all weekend. Well, it'll take me all week to find it, seeing the weekend's over. And let me start looking. Or should I just let this rest and get to tearing apart that? I'll let this stuff really dry up pretty good before I start messing with it. Then I'll come back to it with the clamps. Maybe I'll get lucky and pick up that tool. But then, will I be able to put the tool, the clamp on with that other one? I don't know. I will worry about that when the time comes. So I'm going to start tearing apart that. So I guess what I'll do is make this the end of this video, and I'll have a video to make on that next project, repairing the front hose. I don't want to get it all done in one day and then you guys don't see me for 6 months. So I want to see you guys then like they all say, pick up that video cam, start videoing. You know, it's time we pick this back up again. Summer's here, or summer's coming in some places. Sorry, Zig. Enjoy your winter, even though you copped on me on my 60th. Have a good one. Alright guys, see you later. I believe I almost got it down to the idle where I need it. I think get down to 12, I'll be happy. In neutral. Just a little ending to the video. Had to do it. Once that oil gets pumped up into those lifters, the hydraulic, it really does fire it up. No, don't even think it, because I don't. Alright, peace.